Okay, on this example, we're going to be using pound CAD on the 60 minute. Now, I prepared this one in a way so I can have you focus on exactly how the probe is developed. Now, just like we're looking at territories all the time, right? We're always constantly monitoring like, how do I know which territory are we in? So for example, let's take a look at this one. As the markets are going down, after this chop, 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 it must breach it. Once it breaches it, we're like, okay, it's below all this. This is the territory, and that's the guy responsible. Then he goes all the way down to here. He holds for 3 candles, comes down, and comes right back up. Okay, so it's like, is this the territory? Has he breached anything? No. Later on, he breaches it. He gets down to here. He still doesn't go through the low, and then he breaks it finally. We're going to move the line down to there. Okay. As he goes ups and down, ups and down, ups and down, pokes through, probes it. As he probes it, it's preparing. And as he's preparing, it's getting ready for the sell, because this is also money spot, right? As you know, that's a little uptrend. But for these guys, it's a sell territory. Okay, money spot with the probe, V formation, all that stuff, preparing for the sells. Sells begin, comes all the way down to here. He holds it. As he holds it, waiting, 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 goes below again, holds it, goes below again, and then it goes up. To challenge this guy, it goes higher, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, comes back to sell mode. Sells begin again. I'm going to put the line right there. Sells begin again. He breaks that area there. Sells right there. And then he breaches the low even lower. So I'm going to put the line right here because that's the breach he's done. Now I want you to watch it piece by piece. As a breach is done, he must hold below that line, right? So we can say it's officially going. Just like here, when he breached below it on this red bar, he must hold below that breach to confirm it's a lower low. So when we see the pullback come in, here we go, he's coming out, he's starting to hold. But look at where the pullback comes in. Comes right above. Now this whole area when it comes right above and he starts probing like that. Now we don't know it's a range yet, but he goes up to start to develop something like a range. But notice how here on this time frame you see candles coming down. What if I do this? Let me show you something here. Let me put a circle right here. I'm going to go up to the 4-hour chart. Same spot. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Now what do you see here? Would you draw that purple line the way we did? Right? You wouldn't say that the market went down there. It's like, oh, it's just a probe. That's what a probe actually is. It's just a little tail or a wick on a different time frame. So the better you can monitor stuff like this, the more you know of where your boundaries are. So for example, if you can see this as a probe, that this area below, all of this area is just a probe, then you will know that your true support equals resistance is not here, but actually here. And that's when you extend it out and you're like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, if you're looking at it even on a higher time frame and you see anything below here and all of this that it came right back up is a probe, okay, true support equals resistance there. Okay, so there's many ways to look at how probes get developed. Generally, the concept happens when there's no lower lows and no higher high sequences. Okay, it looks like it's a higher high, it gets everyone involved, and then it comes right back. Those are the best probes. Okay, so it's one of those things where I told you guys, anticipate, don't participate. Those who participate and then it comes right back in their face, for us that's a probe, and probe for us means opportunity. On to the next example.